Ladies and gentlemen, today I want to talk about one of the most essential pillars of any successful relationship: trust. Trust is not something that happens overnight, it is carefully built, nurtured, and maintained. Whether it's a friendship, a romantic relationship, or a professional bond, trust forms the foundation that allows relationships to grow and thrive. Without trust, even love and affection can crumble under pressure. Honesty is the foundation of any strong relationship, and without it, trust cannot survive. Being truthful means expressing your thoughts and feelings openly, even when it feels uncomfortable. When partners are honest, they create a space where both individuals feel safe to share without fear of judgment. Transparency allows a relationship to grow authentically, as hiding truths or presenting false narratives can lead to misunderstandings and emotional distance. By committing to honesty, partners demonstrate respect and care, establishing a bond built on genuine understanding and mutual reliability. Transparency goes hand in hand with honesty, requiring individuals to be open about their intentions, expectations, and decisions. When you communicate clearly about your actions, desires, and limits, your partner gains confidence in your reliability. Concealing important information or acting secretively can erode trust quickly, as uncertainty breeds doubt. By practicing transparency consistently, couples strengthen their emotional connection and reinforce the belief that both parties are committed to honesty. Maintaining openness ensures that challenges can be addressed collaboratively, preventing resentment and promoting a secure, nurturing environment in which trust can thrive. Honesty is not limited to big issues. Even small matters impact trust significantly. When minor details are hidden or manipulated, it can create a pattern that leads to larger breaches of trust over time. Simple acts, like admitting mistakes or sharing daily feelings, demonstrate integrity and sincerity. A partner who consistently practices honesty in small interactions signals reliability and fosters mutual respect. This consistent pattern encourages both individuals to communicate without fear, reinforcing the belief that the relationship is a safe space for vulnerability, emotional growth, and the kind of deep trust that sustains long-term bonds. Transparency also requires vulnerability, which is essential for building intimacy. Sharing fears, insecurities, and personal struggles openly allows partners to connect on a deeper emotional level. Vulnerability shows courage and reinforces trust because it signals that you believe your partner will respond with understanding and care. When individuals feel safe enough to be vulnerable without judgment or criticism, the emotional bond strengthens. This openness fosters empathy, compassion, and mutual support, creating a foundation where honesty and transparency are valued as integral parts of the relationship, enabling trust to flourish naturally over time. Being honest and transparent also means acknowledging and communicating your boundaries clearly. Relationships thrive when each partner understands the limits, needs, and expectations of the other. Avoiding difficult conversations or hiding your discomfort can create misunderstandings that damage trust. By expressing your boundaries openly, you show respect for both yourself and your partner, promoting a balanced and healthy dynamic. Transparency about boundaries ensures that both individuals are aware of each other's comfort zones, minimizing conflicts and reinforcing the reliability and integrity that are crucial for maintaining lasting trust in any relationship. Honesty involves taking responsibility for one's actions, which is a vital part of building trust. Admitting mistakes instead of blaming others demonstrates accountability and maturity. When partners own up to their errors honestly, it fosters a culture of trust where mistakes are seen as opportunities for growth rather than threats to the relationship. Consistent accountability strengthens the belief that each person is dependable and committed to nurturing the relationship. By practicing responsibility with honesty and transparency, couples create a secure foundation that encourages open communication and mutual understanding, further solidifying the trust between them. Transparency also encompasses sharing your intentions clearly to avoid misinterpretation. When your partner understands your goals, motivations, and reasoning behind decisions, it minimizes uncertainty and anxiety. Ambiguity can create suspicion, eroding trust even if the intentions were pure. By being clear and honest about your thoughts and plans, you provide reassurance that your actions are predictable and aligned with shared values. Consistently communicating intentions demonstrates integrity and reinforces the perception that both partners are trustworthy, fostering confidence and security that allow the relationship to grow in a healthy and stable manner over time. A lack of honesty and transparency can have long-term consequences for relationships. Secrets, lies, or half-truths create emotional distance and undermine the foundation of trust. Partners may begin to doubt each other's intentions, leading to conflict and insecurity. Conversely, by committing to full honesty and openness, couples prevent misunderstandings and build a resilient emotional connection. Transparency reduces fear and suspicion, allowing love and respect to flourish. A relationship grounded in honesty is more likely to survive challenges, as both partners feel secure in the knowledge that they can rely on each other for truth and understanding. Finally, honesty and transparency create a culture of mutual respect within a relationship. When both partners are committed to being truthful, they demonstrate care for each other's emotional well-being and for the integrity of the relationship. This culture encourages open dialogue, emotional safety, and authenticity. Trust becomes a shared value strengthened by daily acts of honesty and clear communication. Couples who prioritize transparency are better equipped to face challenges, resolve conflicts, and deepen their connection. In essence, honesty and transparency are the pillars that uphold trust, forming the cornerstone of any successful, lasting, and fulfilling relationship. Consistency is a cornerstone of building trust in any relationship. When your words match your actions, your partner knows they can rely on you, which fosters a sense of security. Promises kept and commitments honored signal reliability and integrity. Conversely, inconsistency can create confusion and doubt, weakening the emotional bond. Demonstrating consistency over time shows that you are dependable, and it reassures your partner that your intentions are genuine. By being consistent, you cultivate trust gradually, proving through actions rather than just words that your relationship is a stable and safe space. Reliability is closely tied to consistency. When partners can depend on each other to follow through with commitments, trust naturally strengthens. Whether it's keeping small promises or meeting larger responsibilities, each act of reliability reinforces the perception that both parties are dependable. Inconsistent behavior, even if unintentional, can create insecurity and fear in the relationship. By consistently being someone who is trustworthy and dependable, you show respect for your partner and the relationship itself. Reliability ensures that both individuals feel confident in each other's words and actions, forming a strong foundation of trust. Consistency also builds emotional security. When your behavior is predictable and steady, your partner can anticipate your reactions and responses, which reduces anxiety and uncertainty. Emotional security is vital for intimacy and vulnerability, as people are more willing to share their feelings when they trust that their partner will respond consistently and supportively. Inconsistent behavior can lead to emotional instability, misunderstandings, and conflict. By demonstrating consistency in emotional responses, you create a safe environment where both partners can express themselves freely, reinforcing trust and deepening the bond over time. Actions speak louder than words, and consistency ensures that your actions align with your promises. Saying one thing and doing another erodes trust quickly, as your partner begins to doubt your reliability. Consistency ensures that your intentions are visible through behavior, not just verbal assurances. Over time, consistent actions accumulate, building a track record that strengthens trust. When your partner observes that your behavior consistently reflects your words, they develop confidence in your integrity. This alignment between words and actions is essential for fostering trust and demonstrating that your commitment to the relationship is genuine. Consistency also involves managing expectations realistically. Setting clear, achievable promises and following through demonstrates that you are reliable and honest about your capabilities. Overpromising and underdelivering creates disappointment and erodes trust, even if intentions were good. By being consistent in what you commit to and what you deliver, you establish credibility and respect within the relationship. Maintaining realistic expectations allows both partners to depend on each other confidently, minimizing misunderstandings. Consistent behavior in meeting expectations reinforces the belief that both parties are trustworthy and dependable, ensuring that trust grows steadily over time. Building consistency requires self-discipline and accountability. It means honoring commitments, showing up on time, and fulfilling promises, regardless of circumstances. When you consistently take responsibility for your actions, your partner sees that you are dependable and mature. Inconsistent or erratic behavior undermines confidence and can create feelings of insecurity. By practicing self-discipline and accountability consistently, you reinforce the reliability and integrity of your character. This consistent approach strengthens trust, as your partner knows that your words and actions are aligned, and that you are committed to maintaining the relationship with honesty and respect. Consistency is not only about major commitments, but also daily actions and behaviors. Small gestures like checking in regularly, being punctual, and keeping promises demonstrate reliability and reinforce trust. Over time, these consistent behaviors create a sense of stability and reassurance within the relationship. Neglecting small commitments can gradually erode trust, even if larger promises are kept. By maintaining consistency in everyday interactions, you show that you are attentive, responsible, and dependable. These cumulative actions foster trust naturally, as both partners recognize the effort and integrity demonstrated consistently in the relationship. Consistency also applies to emotional and behavioral patterns. Reacting predictably and fairly during conflicts, challenges, or disagreements fosters trust and understanding. Erratic emotional responses or unpredictable behavior can create fear, doubt, and instability, weakening trust. By consistently managing emotions and responding thoughtfully, you demonstrate respect for your partner and the relationship. Consistency in behavior ensures that both individuals feel safe, understood, and valued. A stable emotional environment allows trust to flourish, as both partners can anticipate reactions, feel secure in their interactions, and build a stronger, more resilient bond over time. In conclusion, consistency in words and actions is a vital component of building trust. When promises are kept, behaviors align with words, and emotional responses are steady, trust strengthens naturally. Reliability, accountability, and predictability reassure partners that the relationship is secure and dependable. Inconsistent behavior, on the other hand, fosters doubt and insecurity, undermining emotional connection. By practicing consistency daily, both in small and significant actions, partners reinforce the integrity of their relationship. Ultimately, consistent behavior serves as a tangible proof of commitment, allowing trust to grow and ensuring the relationship remains stable and resilient over time. Effective communication is one of the most critical aspects of building trust in any relationship. Without clear and honest dialogue, misunderstandings can easily arise, causing doubt and emotional distance. Open communication allows partners to express their thoughts, feelings, and expectations without fear of judgment. When individuals feel heard and understood, trust deepens naturally. Consistent communication demonstrates respect, care, and attention, which reassures the partner of their value in the relationship. By prioritizing effective communication, couples can create a safe and supportive environment where trust is nurtured and emotional intimacy is strengthened consistently over time. Listening is as important as speaking in communication. Active listening requires giving full attention to your partner, understanding their perspective, and responding thoughtfully. When partners feel genuinely heard, they develop confidence in the reliability and honesty of the other person. Miscommunication or inattentive listening can lead to misunderstandings, frustration, and mistrust. By practicing attentive listening, couples show that they respect each other's opinions and emotions. This fosters trust because both individuals feel validated and acknowledged. Consistently engaging in active listening ensures that communication is meaningful, constructive, and supportive, forming a strong foundation for long lasting trust. Transparency in communication is essential for trust. Sharing feelings, intentions, and concerns openly prevents assumptions and speculation. When partners are transparent, they provide clarity and reduce uncertainty, which strengthens confidence in the relationship. Avoiding important conversations or withholding information can create suspicion and insecurity, undermining trust. By consistently communicating with honesty and transparency, couples demonstrate integrity and reliability. This openness allows both individuals to understand each other better and make informed decisions together. Trust grows when both partners know that communication is honest, consistent, and supportive, reinforcing a secure emotional bond that can withstand challenges. Conflict resolution is a crucial element of effective communication. Disagreements are natural, but how partners communicate during conflicts determines whether trust is maintained or eroded. Approaching conflicts calmly, respectfully, and openly shows that both parties value the relationship over winning an argument. Avoiding blame, listening actively, and expressing emotions constructively prevent resentment and promote understanding. Consistent, respectful communication during conflicts reinforces trust because it demonstrates reliability and emotional maturity. When conflicts are handled transparently and empathetically, partners feel secure, knowing that disagreements will not compromise their bond. This fosters a stable environment where trust can thrive over time. Nonverbal communication also plays a vital role in building trust. Body language, tone of voice, and facial expressions convey sincerity and authenticity. Inconsistent or negative nonverbal cues can create doubt and confusion, even if words are honest. By aligning nonverbal signals with verbal communication, partners reinforce the reliability of their message. Consistent, positive nonverbal communication demonstrates attentiveness, care, and respect, strengthening emotional connection. Trust is nurtured when both partners perceive alignment between what is said and how it is expressed. This consistency ensures that communication is authentic, reinforcing confidence in each other's intentions and feelings. Feedback is another essential aspect of communication in relationships. Constructive feedback helps partners grow individually and together while maintaining trust. Sharing observations respectfully and thoughtfully shows commitment to the relationship's well being. When feedback is delivered consistently with care and understanding, it demonstrates honesty and transparency. Ignoring issues or failing to communicate concerns can erode trust over time. By providing feedback openly and listening to responses, couples reinforce mutual respect and reliability. Trust deepens when partners know that communication includes not only expressions of love and care, but also constructive guidance aimed at fostering growth and strengthening the bond. Consistency in communication strengthens trust by establishing predictable patterns of dialogue. When partners regularly share thoughts, feelings, and updates, they create a sense of reliability and security. Sporadic or inconsistent communication can generate anxiety, doubts, and misunderstandings, weakening trust. By maintaining consistent channels of communication, both individuals develop confidence in the relationship's stability. Predictable communication patterns signal commitment, attentiveness, and responsibility. This consistency reassures partners that they can rely on each other to discuss important matters openly, creating an environment where trust and emotional intimacy flourish naturally, supporting the relationship's growth over time. Empathy is an integral part of effective communication and trust building. Understanding and validating a partner's feelings shows that their emotions are respected and valued. Empathetic communication fosters connection, reduces conflicts, and enhances emotional security. When partners consistently respond with empathy, they demonstrate reliability and emotional support, which strengthens trust. Lack of empathy or dismissive responses can create emotional distance and doubt. By practicing empathetic communication, couples build a nurturing environment where both feel understood and supported. Trust deepens when emotional needs are acknowledged consistently, ensuring that the relationship remains resilient, secure, and capable of handling challenges with care and understanding. In conclusion, effective communication is essential for cultivating trust in a relationship. Open dialogue, active listening, transparency, conflict resolution, nonverbal cues, feedback, consistency, and empathy all contribute to a secure and reliable bond. When communication is honest, respectful, and supportive, partners feel confident in each other's intentions and reliability. Misunderstandings, secrecy, or inconsistent communication erode trust, while consistent and empathetic dialogue strengthens it. By prioritizing communication in every interaction, couples reinforce trust continually, creating a relationship built on understanding, security, and mutual respect that can thrive and endure over time. Respecting boundaries is an essential part of building trust in any relationship. Every individual has personal limits, emotional needs, and comfort zones, and honoring these boundaries demonstrates care and understanding. When partners respect each other's space and individuality, they show that the relationship is not about control but mutual respect. Ignoring or violating boundaries can create resentment, fear, and emotional distance, which undermines trust. By consistently respecting boundaries, couples foster a safe and supportive environment where both individuals feel valued, understood, and secure, creating a strong foundation for lasting trust and emotional intimacy. Personal space is another crucial element of trust. Allowing your partner time and room for themselves, whether physically, mentally, or emotionally, demonstrates respect and consideration. Everyone needs moments to reflect, recharge, and pursue individual interests without feeling controlled or judged. When personal space is honored, it reduces tension and fosters a healthy dynamic in the relationship. Ignoring this need can cause frustration, dependency, and strain. By consistently giving space when required, partners show reliability and understanding, building confidence that the relationship respects individuality while remaining emotionally supportive. This balance strengthens trust over time. Communication about boundaries is key to ensuring clarity and understanding. Both partners should openly discuss their limits, preferences, and expectations to prevent misunderstandings. Transparent communication regarding personal boundaries demonstrates honesty and consideration, helping each person feel safe and respected. Without this dialogue, assumptions or unmet expectations may lead to conflict and erode trust. By discussing boundaries consistently, couples reinforce mutual respect and understanding, fostering a relationship where both partners know what is acceptable and feel confident in their interactions. Clear communication about limits strengthens trust and ensures emotional security for both individuals. Boundaries also protect emotional well-being, which is vital for trust. Respecting each other's feelings, triggers, and vulnerabilities shows empathy and care. Ignoring emotional boundaries can cause pain, resentment, and mistrust, whereas honoring them strengthens the emotional bond. When both partners feel emotionally safe, they are more willing to be vulnerable, share their innermost thoughts, and rely on each other. This vulnerability, combined with respected boundaries, builds deep trust. By prioritizing emotional boundaries consistently, couples demonstrate reliability, understanding, and respect, ensuring that the relationship remains healthy, secure, and resilient against misunderstandings and conflicts. Consistency in respecting boundaries builds predictability and reliability. When partners can trust that their limits will always be honored, they feel secure and valued. Inconsistent boundary respect, on the other hand, creates confusion and fear, weakening trust over time. By demonstrating dependable behavior regarding personal and emotional boundaries, both individuals know they can rely on each other's judgment and integrity. This consistent respect reinforces the relationship's stability and emotional safety. Predictable and reliable boundary acknowledgement allows trust to flourish naturally, creating a secure environment where both partners can grow individually and as a couple. Respecting boundaries also fosters mutual empowerment and equality. When each partner's needs and limits are honored, the relationship becomes a partnership based on fairness and balance. Disregarding one partner's boundaries can create imbalance and feelings of disrespect, undermining trust. By valuing and honoring boundaries, couples demonstrate that both individuals have equal importance, voice, and autonomy within the relationship. This balance encourages cooperation, understanding, and emotional security. Trust grows when partners feel empowered to express their needs freely, knowing their limits will be respected and considered consistently in all aspects of the relationship. Conflict management improves when boundaries are respected. During disagreements, understanding limits regarding discussions, topics, or emotional triggers helps prevent escalation and maintains trust. Disregarding boundaries during conflict can damage the relationship, creating resentment and fear. By observing and honoring boundaries, couples navigate conflicts with respect and empathy, ensuring that disputes do not erode the foundation of trust. Consistently managing disagreements within mutually understood limits demonstrates maturity, reliability, and commitment. This careful attention to boundaries reinforces the belief that both partners prioritize each other's well-being and the relationship's stability, further strengthening trust over time. Respecting physical boundaries also contributes to trust. Personal space, comfort with touch, and autonomy in physical interactions must be acknowledged and honored. Overstepping these limits can cause discomfort, anxiety, or emotional distance. By consistently recognizing and respecting physical boundaries, partners demonstrate care, consideration, and attentiveness. Physical respect reinforces emotional security as it shows that one partner values the other's autonomy and dignity. Trust grows when both individuals feel safe and comfortable in all aspects of the relationship, knowing that their personal space will be consistently acknowledged and honored, creating a secure and nurturing bond. Lastly, respecting boundaries fosters long-term relationship sustainability. When both partners consistently honor emotional, physical, and personal limits, they create a balanced and secure dynamic that supports growth, understanding, and intimacy. Ignoring boundaries may lead to resentment, conflict, and eventual breakdown of trust. By practicing boundary respect daily, couples reinforce mutual respect, emotional safety, and reliability. Trust is strengthened because both partners feel valued, secure, and understood, knowing their needs and limits are prioritized. This respect forms the cornerstone of a healthy, resilient, and lasting relationship that can endure challenges while maintaining emotional closeness and connection.